Hi, it's me, Michael Forrest, with my weekly report, always glancing down to see if it's recording and the levels are okay. I'm going to talk about, I've had a bit of a quiet week, so I'm just going to show you what I got up to, and let's not waste any time. So this is it. Look, so you see I had Wednesday and Thursday completely off, but let's have a look at what we did do. So the reason that I've been allowed to have this week off is we shipped Shoot Pro. So if I just go to clean.camera, here it is. Here's the web page that I showed you, and then on the App Store, there it is. Look at that. Mirror your shots. I put the price up. 4.6. This is 2020. So silly. Anyway, look. So it's looking good, I think. 118. But I have not yet looked at my sales, and I just wanted to give myself a little bit of a break. But what I did do was, I transformed him back. I got a little Megatron to celebrate. There he is in tank form. I'm going to transform him while I talk and see if I can get the hang of doing this, and I can show you him in robot form. But yeah, so it's basically each time I hit a milestone that I know I did a lot of work, so independent of whether it's actually like a successful thing, I just want to like honor the effort, you know, and just have something to remind myself that I did something. And I've actually been listening to a lot of I've been listening to a lot of these podcasts about marketing, but actually, like today I started having a look at app specific ones. So I've been looking at the App Store marketing, App Store optimization stuff a lot today, and I've got some ideas of what to do next week. So I'm looking forward to that. But the other thing I'll say, so another 8 hours, I actually managed to figure out the microphone support. So now the new version of Shoot, which is not, but I can show you here, like here, the new version, if you see there, look, there is a microphone input available. Check. That might not, will that show up on connected phone? Oh God, I haven't actually checked this. Connected phone should have audio. Properties, well, I haven't actually released it yet, but I'm actually surprised that I feel like that should show up. That's interesting, isn't it? And this is why you show people what you've done. Anyway, that appears now, and that's another option in. Sorry, this would be framed. Let me just full screen. Oh no, I've actually done this, haven't I? On another. Let me just make this bigger, and come back to this one. Okay, so then we can see I've simplified the menus. Settings are like this now instead of that weird plugin. Help is now all in one place, and I've got some links. And then Shoot Pro includes the microphone thing with an explanation. So yeah, there was just a few last little things that I wanted to tidy up. So Shoot 3.0.1, and then I think that's I think it's in a pretty good state. Although now that I just showed you that thing, I'm a bit worried that the sound doesn't come through on it. I know it comes through on QuickTime, but I hadn't checked if it came into OBS. Anyway, here's what I've been doing. That was in Hampstead. I'm just launching Final Cut because I did do the edit on the DJ Decane interview. So that's here's our chat, all like kind of consolidated and figured out.
I can't game. I'm rubbish. I have inspiration from any.
And look at what you're doing. Okay, work right, and it always looks terrible.
It's pure.
You sort of get this concept of a subscription. You get some things where. The chat, like you said.
During the when I first started streaming, I multi-streamed to all of them.
Yeah, so we got that interview. I've had a listen back to that. I I can't believe I used to do an edit of that size every single week. Now that we do the podcast live, I save all that time because it's just we record it and I release it in 15 minutes. Or today, 24 minutes it took me today. So the only other thing to tell you about is that I did my little webinar. I thought it was all right, to be honest. I sent out the email. The only mistake I made, well, you can see the webinar on this channel. There's the live video on the Good to Hear channel of the Done Good thing. I'd spent like 45 minutes. I went through everything. It was okay. No one really turned up. The mistake I made was not to send an email from Done Good when I was going live, because I was like, oh well, if people are interested, they'll click on set a reminder and they'll get. But I should have just sent them another email. I sent them an email on the Monday to say I'm doing it, and then I sent them an email on the Friday morning to say I'm doing it, but then I should have just sent one more, and I think I would have got a couple of people in the room that I didn't, because so that was a bit of a mistake, but it's the first one I've done. I thought it was all right. So, and I have actually seen a couple of people using it this last couple of weeks. I'm seeing a few more, like a bit more of a churn on people like doing different activities. So that's really cool. Let me just show you one other thing. I went to the V&A. Is that what this one is? No, this is me sitting next to a nice lake in Hampstead. And here is Megatron. You see he's got a little shoot 3 icon on his chest instead of a Decepticon logo. Anyway, that's this is my first Megatron I've ever had. Anyway, so he is there to remind me that I managed to crunch and ship Shoot Pro version 3. Whether or not that makes any money, I will find out on Monday. But I put the work in. I'm proud of myself for doing at least that much, and we'll see what happens. So with that, I'll see you. I'm actually going up to Wales tomorrow. That's where my family are staying. So I probably won't even do a full week next week either. But we'll see. I'll probably be itching to get back to work. But I'm just trying to like focus on doing stuff that's going to be effective before I just jump into the next crazy idea, because as soon as I sit down, start having an idea, I just always want to run at the first idea I have. But really, I should make sure I'm like, I've been trying to do this for 2 years, just try and make sure that the idea I have has some connection to some way of like having, like, increasing my income. So I think the thing I want to try is try some App Store optimization, try and pay for some Apple ads. I'm actually having real trouble getting to. Like, I managed to log in today. There was like literally like 26 second web request just to try and connect the account, and then another one that was like a minute, and it's like, no wonder I didn't think it was working. But now it's like it doesn't give me any of my apps in the drop down to pick which app to advertise. So I'm just like, whatever. I just need to figure this out, because I was listening to a podcast about it this morning. Anyway, so I'm pretty chill, and so hopefully I'll see you next week. Hope you're having a good time. Bye.